It's an unimaginable nightmare. This 3-year-old boy just had both legs amputated after he skinned his knee while riding a bike.
Every day we really talk about we can't believe it happened.
This was little Beauden before, riding his balance bike.
Please say awesome.
Awesome.
The balance bike is very popular with youngsters. It's low to the ground and doesn't have pedals. Juliana and Beauden Baumkirchner say it was a simple fall that they never imagined could have resulted in this disaster. Bodie's parents say their nightmare unfolded after their son fell off his bike and he suffered a minor scrape, which they cleaned. The next day he had a fever. 24 hours later, his fever worsened and his knee began to swell. They took their son to Rady Children's Hospital here in San Diego, never imagining what would come next. Doctors diagnosed Beauden with a staph infection that caused toxic shock syndrome.
And they said, if we had waited a couple more hours, he wouldn't have made it.
So why did he have such a horrific reaction to a seemingly harmless scrape on his knee?
In simple terms, what happened?
So this was a very unusual infection, and I want to stress that the bacteria is pretty common, but this particular strain of bacteria had the ability to produce much more severe disease than we almost ever see with staph bacteria.
Over the past 2 months, the brave little boy has endured 18 surgeries. Besides his legs, doctors also had to amputate 2 fingers.
The next day after, I tried to muster up the words to explain what happened, and I just stopped in my tracks. I couldn't do it.
The parents have 2 other children. The family was visiting from Arizona when it happened. They say they're grateful for the outpouring of support, including from the nursing staff, who dropped by for a game of peekaboo.
Where'd Beauden go? I'm almost speechless to even describe the compassion that we feel here.
Ready, set, go.
Despite his ordeal, little Beauden's spirits are high,
Bye.
blowing kisses and even managing a sweet smile.